Hey, True Believers, England here with another batch of new comic book reviews. This time it's mainly RDV. We've got a couple of books that I haven't yet read. One that's going to spoil the heck out of things, but you know what? You go right on ahead. He's not going to spoil the book in question, but apparently this book is going to spoil the ending of another one, so he'll get to that. We're going to talk about that is the Harley Quinn from White Knights. And then we're going to be also talking about Hawkman and Drakon New Dawn. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not Drakon this time. We're going to be talking about Spiderwoman that came out. All right, issue number 5. There you go. All righty. So, you know what? I'm going to let you take it away on this one. It's all you, man.
All right. Batman, Harley Quinn. What I got to say about this? If you have not read the Sean Gordon Murphy verse basically book before this, Curse the White Knight, huge spoilers from the ending of that, which tie into this book. So basically, I don't want to give too much as far as what this book's about, but it's Harley Quinn centric. If you did not know that, and you do not like Harley Quinn, you may not like this because there is no Batman in this book.
Really?
Yeah. Spoiling as far as that. Basically, Batman pulled I guess you would say what Daredevil wanted Tony to do. He gave away all his wealth after revealing who he is in order to basically, in the Murphyverse, he basically quit being Batman. He told everybody, this is who I am. He went after Azrael, caught Azrael, ended up murdering Azrael. But he was going to. He slit his throat, but then he sewed it back up. Which was kind of cool. You know, if you ever read that, I don't want to spoil too much from that book as well. But they're fighting on the Batman Returns Batmobile, which converts into a boat, which is freaking awesome. This book, Harley Quinn, it's been about 2 years since the Joker has died. After she shot and killed him in the ending of the series with the Murphyverse, Curse of the White Knight. So this book, you're gonna get Harley Quinn. You're gonna get Harley Quinn raising her kids. She's basically brought in to try and help them catch the GCPD. There's someone going on basically killing all the Golden Age actresses and actors and staging them. And what Harley notices when she finally agrees, you know, after being harassed, she finally goes in there and she knows that we got a copycat Joker. And I actually enjoyed this book, for being what it is. As much as I don't like the fact that we only see Bruce in here, but he's basically received behind a prison wall, a glass, visitation thing. But I don't know. I kind of like having a Batman. This is basically if it were like with the Golden Squad Daredevil. Daredevil goes to jail, he reveals who he is and everything. It'd be kind of weird, but at least Daredevil, he's not dumb enough to reveal who he is. He basically get out, I'm Batman, arrest me, keep the mask on, allow that legal, But they don't have that option. But no, good book. For what it is, I enjoyed it. I'm basically excited to see the next issue, and definitely check it out. But like I said, read Curse of White Knight before you read this. Otherwise, you might be pissed because it's not Batman eccentric. And there you go.
All right, so it's all about Harley Quinn and all right.
Harley Quinn solving murders.
All righty. We did this at the end of the last video, but let me do it right here. On our number scale, 1 and 2 being horrible, 3 and 4 being bad, 5 and 6 being average, 7 and 8 being good, and 9 and 10 being excellent, what would you give the Harley?
I give it a 7. That's not the book's fault. The fact that what the prior book did.
Okay.
I can't blame that. And this is not Sean Gordon Murphy writing this. This is Katana Collins. I'm not sure what else she's written before this, but it does have the Murphy art here. So it is kind of deceiving because if you have not read The Curse of White Knight, they do show Joker, they do show Batman, but neither one are in this except for a flashback.
All righty. So my book of this particular week, I don't know why I keep saying that. The week. It's not the week. It's of the video. Whatever. The book I'm going to be reviewing here, and yes, I'm a bit more narcissistic. I've got Hawkman. This is issue number 28, right? 28. There we go. I forget which ones. Anyway, this is Hawkman number 28. So the whole thing about these guys is that they are able to die now. The moment they die, they're done. That's it. We're in the end game for Hawkman here. They decided they were going to live their life in the time of the JSA, and they're going on missions with the JSA, but Carter, Hawkman, is afraid, and he's having flashbacks to past lives where he's killed. And they're on a mission, and Shiara, excuse me, she sees that he's hesitant. He's actually afraid to die, and this is something he's never been before. So it kind of hinders him. And she gets on and she berates him that, you know, she wants him to step up, be the hero that she knows he can be, and not worry about that. And so they decide they're going to take the fight to, oh my goodness, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. But they decided that they're going to take the fight to the bad guy, and because he's got a dagger and he's hunting them. So they figure, let's go. But of course, Carter is nervous, and you know, she's saying, "Look, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And at first, you can think of it like, you know, and I understand some people might take this as they're making Shiara or whatever her name is, the butch, and they're kind of cucking Hawkman, but that's not the case. See, it's not. He's not really afraid that he's going to die. He's afraid that she is. I mean, he's nervous too, don't get me wrong, but he's more concerned about her. So when they do finally get attacked, and they're attacked by the dead here when they get onto this train, he lets Shiara go off, and he decides that he's going to make his one last stand. And then ultimately he makes, you know, the great sacrifice. So it's a very interesting issue. As a matter of fact, Eric Breen said about an earlier Hawkman that this could be the best single issue I've read this year. And in all honesty, Hawkman 28 comes very close to that. I'm not kidding. This is one of the best comics. Now, I've been saying this is one of the best comic series around, but I'm telling you right now that Hawkman issue number 28 is one of the best comic books I have read this year. And as far as the numerical, you know, how I'll grade it, this gets a 9. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Hawkman is a series you should be reading, and this is definitely an issue I think you'll love. So there you go. All righty. It's on to you, man. Third book. Oh, you muted yourself.
Sorry, I was taking the tape off the comic book. I didn't want it.
No worries, I appreciate it.
Anyway, getting back to this. Yeah, great cover.
Let me.
The main story of this book basically is it's continuation of what's going on. She found out their mom's alive, only to find out that her mom is basically going crazy after mom pushed her in the middle while their base is being attacked. She found that she has the guy who basically poisoned her is actually her brother. In order to rescue or save his daughter, who is suffering from the same crap that she basically serum that her father had injected her with, but ended up paralyzing his daughter. So he's basically trying to find a cure because he wants to help her so badly. Anyway, so here comes, we get this woman it's continuation of a battle. She's upset. She wants to get inside this battle. At this point, I'm not sure who's a clone because the mom apparently is a clone of the original mom who blamed her father, saying her father, Jessica's father, was an evil man, experimented on her, blah, blah, blah. They fight. The mom injects herself. She goes crazy, starts attacking Jess. And I mean, the art here is she goes ugly. Like, you know, it's like a botched super serum that she used, super soldier serum. And, you know, she kind of, not hulks out, but she gets kind of ugly looking. And spit foaming, you know, at least in this form in Walking Dead when the zombies go, blah. Right. And so they're fighting and stuff. That mom ends up basically sacrificing herself in the lab, and brings the other woman in there, Octavia or whatever. She's a former, her father was a Hydra person. She's irrelevant to the whole entire story, really. She's just supposed to like the partial antagonist. And so the base erupts, and then we see kind of getting the ending, kind of like we see like I forgot what movie it was. I think it was Resident Evil, where you see like Drew goes into his helicopter. She basically flies the helicopter away to basically the safety and all. And she says basically before she left, she told her brother, "Hey, I'm going to basically go after the people that did this to us. I'm going to find a cure for this, and because she's like, I need to basically solve this so I can make sure my son doesn't have the same problems your daughter has." She's worried about that. So then we get at the end, kind of weird. It gets some more different little like covers, mini things, arts. It's almost got Marvel Spotlight, like a tribute. And what's really weird is the art changes, and guess who's Jennifer Connelly now?
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. That does look like her. Hold on, let me highlight that.
That's her. That's her working out.
Oh, you know what? Also, Natasha, what's her name from Bad Boys? That's funny, yeah.
So we see that, and like I'm thinking, like, oh, that's kind of some cool art. And she's, we see her the next day. She's talking to her husband. Says, "Oh yeah, I'm like, why don't you come home? I can't, because I'm so glad I got the suit." It's like, why? It basically heal property. It seems like she's like, plus, it makes my butt look great. I'm like, oh, really? But then we see her, she's actually strapping it. I'm like, how is that not spot on Jennifer Connelly? That is freaking Jennifer Connelly.
I guess that's the cast wish.
I guess so, because as far as I know, it's Perez, but not the original Perez that we have, the one we like, George Perez. This is some other. I don't know if he's related or what, but I was amazed at the art in this. And then we see her like there's another tribute cover. I'm thinking, what is going on with these covers and stuff? These throwback covers, homage or whatever. And she's dusting off her bike and everything. And then you see her on a motorcycle. And we even get that freaking cover again. So basically, it's like Spider-Woman through the volumes covers. That's what it looks like. And she gets right to the farm, and she's there, and she's Carol Danvers there, and she's like, oh, she's like, took you long enough, idiot, because Carol and's like, and Jess is like, you got a helmet? And she's like, well, yes. And Carol's like, I got several. And she's sitting there. And then she's like, we get to the other guy's like, hop on, loser. We're going to space. Oh, my gosh.
I'm sure that was their big rallying cry for the next issue, too. Hop on, loser. We're going to space.
And then we get, this is always my favorite part in any of these books. This is their excuse why we're late on all the books. We're sorry. We love you. Don't hate us. Buy the book. Oh, my gosh. But that's a preview of, I guess, to be another one coming out. We're going to get Captain Marvel and Jessica Drew in space.
Alrighty. Okay, so...
and apparently there's a Queen advertisement with Adam Lambert singing. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I watched the movie Freddie Mercury.
Okay. All right. So, what do you think? What would you?
For being what it is, Modern Marvel, this is a subpar book.
Oh, okay.
It's not. The art is good as far as some of the stuff. I mean, the interior art for the main story was kind of weird because I said this is the mom when she like injects herself. She goes rabid. That's Cujo.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
But overall, it was entertaining. It was more shocking at the end to see the Jennifer Connelly. That kind of lifted up my vote a little bit. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, dude, if you can do that for the other crap, why aren't you doing that for the main story? It's kind of like I kind of hate it. I mean, I don't think it's worth the $5 because currently this is supposed to be the 100th issue, and I guess that's why they did that. The Legacy 100, even though it's like in volume 7 or 6. Yeah, volume 7.
Yeah, you know what I think about Legacy numbering. You screwed the pooch by canceling it the first time. It's not issue 100.
This is the Greg Land cover.
Okay.
So the art's good, but honestly, I give it average. It's not below average. It's just main average. So maybe like a 5 or 6.
5.
Yeah.
Low average. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So
definitely, if you can get this in a trade instead of buying individual issues for $6 each, it's probably be better because you'll be paying less maybe. And then when the trade, especially when the trade goes half off because no one's buying it.
Get it at Ollie's. Basically, that's what he's saying. Get it at Ollie's. Yeah.
Or watch somebody read it online on YouTube.
Oh, hey, no, not me. Not me. Ask Ash for that one. It ain't happening here.
I think I'd have to pay him more than $4, whatever.
I read the first issue and I was like, all right, too rich for I'm out.
But yeah, I mean, I like Spider-Woman. I love the stuff, but it's like they don't know how to write her anymore, or they purposely have an agenda. Maybe. I don't know. But,
maybe.
But check it out if you want to, or don't check it out. You know? Don't take my word for it. Open a book.
All righty. So there you go, gang. That's our reviews for this video. What do you think? Let us know. Did you read these? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Is there a particular book that came out this week that you would like to see? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like and shares. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell as well. If you haven't done it already, subscribe. And if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi. The link's in the description below. Drop $1 on the till. Helps keep making videos for you. Helps keep the lights on. That's always a good thing as well. Like, thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching. All righty.